Hey guys, I'm Dory from the blog This Full Life 5, and today I want to share a review with you on Valspar Furniture Paint. I love this paint so much, and so today I just kind of wanted to go over the reasons why I love it and show you where we've used it in our house and tell you some things about it. And so first I want to go over the claims. It claims that you can use this with and it won't leave any brush marks, that there's no sanding or priming needed. That it's an ultra durable oil rich finish and protects from spills, scuffs, and stains, and then it's a soap and water cleanup. So let's kind of go through that. First, it says on the back here that you can use it on bare wood, previously painted wood or metal, and properly prepared laminate, which means if you're going to use it on laminate, then you need to be sure to make sure that the surface is thoroughly cleaned, and then you'll also want to use a primer before you use it on laminate. Now it does say on the front no sanding or priming needed. But obviously, again, if you're using it with laminate, you're going to need to prime. And then if you, they recommend if it's a glossy surface that you're going over, that you would want to go ahead and sand down that surface before you use the paint. So in most cases, you can use it without sanding or priming, but there are a few instances where you are going to want to sand or prime. The first time that we used this was on our coffee bar. We gave our old wet bar a makeover. We turned it into a coffee bar and we painted the cabinets with Valspar Furniture Paint. This was my first experience with it, and I was so impressed. I did the first coat. It was dry in 30 to 45 minutes, and I was able to go ahead and do the second coat right on top of that. It recommends waiting a full 8 hours before you do a second coat. I never have. I've always just, as soon as it's dry to the touch, I've gone ahead and added that second coat, and I've never had any trouble with it. So it's just kind of up to you as to how you do that, but 2 coats was all it took, and it was a perfect, beautiful finish. We loved it, and so we went ahead and decided to use it on some more surfaces in our home. We painted our front door with this paint. We also painted our back door. We also used it in our mudroom / pantry / laundry room when we gave that a makeover. It kind of serves all 3 purposes there, but we used it on the cabinets for our pantry and the cabinets for the laundry room portion, and then also on the little folding table that my husband built for that space. And then we also used it in our bathroom, in our guest bathroom down here on the cabinets, and it has held up beautifully. We haven't had any trouble, and the claims with the soap and water cleanup have been true. You can just lightly go over it to clean them with a rag, and they clean up really well. Haven't had any trouble with scuffs or stains or anything like that on that. I will say that we also decided to go ahead, after we'd had such a good experience in those areas, to use it on our kitchen cabinets. And I would not necessarily recommend this paint for your kitchen cabinets because your kitchen cabinets get so much wear and tear on them. It scuffed, it peeled off, and some of those things, and so wasn't really happy with how it performed on our kitchen cabinets. And again, it's not necessarily made for your kitchen cabinets, so that's kind of what we get for just trying it, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over those places. I'm gonna repaint it and use a top coat on it and see how it does, and I'll be sure to let you guys know. But in all these other areas that we've used it, on our front door, back door, coffee bar, bathroom, everything, it's done perfectly, and we've been really happy with it. I also used it on a hutch that we bought from Facebook Marketplace, and again, just beautiful finish. Loved how it turned out. It easily distresses for that antique vintage look, and no scuff marks, no anything like that, and it's been moved several times to different spaces as I've kind of redecorated and things like that, and it's just held up beautifully. So I love this line of paint. Really, I just love Valspar's line of paints in general. I've tried several different ones. I've got a few other reviews up on my blog, and I'll be sure to share those below so that you can see. It's just a really good paint, and so I'm always, for the most part, really impressed with their line. And so I just wanted to come on and show you today and kind of talk about that. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will be happy to answer it. But as far as the claims that this paint make, I would say that they are 99% true, and I would not hesitate to use this paint on pretty much any area in your home. Thanks so much for watching. For more on our home, be sure to check out the blog at thisfulllife5.com, and we'll see you soon.